My name is Supreme for the Shack Crew. Y'all gonna edit it up and everything, right? Like I said, we used to watch Shalimar's Electric Boogaloo, and it was sort of like a robot, but it was different. It was a robot style slash, and each one of them used to, like with Don Cornelius, he used to next, oh, my name is such and such, I'm gonna do the robot style. You had another one that used to be popping. Then you had another style, he used to call it Boogaloo. Then you had another style where it was called Miming. That's when the wall and they would name their style, and each one that they would do their style. And I used to watch Soul Train religiously every Saturday, because back then we didn't have no VCRs or nothing like that. So if you're gonna bite a move, you had to really watch, and all you had to do was keep it in your head. That's the only way that you learn. You could not, like now, you could easily steal somebody's shit and just tape them and record it. But back then you had to be, and my mother, which is funny, like if I would be bad, I couldn't watch Soul Train. So I was, A student, just so I can, I'm not lying to you. And the first move that I learned was the moonwalk. And it didn't come from Michael Jackson. It came from Jeffrey Daniels. And my friend, a guy that I know named Jay, that couldn't dance at all. It's crazy, it's ironic. He wasn't really a dancer. He said, yo, and he did the moonwalk, and I flipped the fuck out. And I stayed around this dude every fucking day to learn. And it was so hard to learn it. But then once I got it, and then we used to have battles. You see, nowadays, what they do now, I don't know. What they do now is they dance. Back then it was strictly battle. Strictly battling. We used to go from block party to block party to block party looking for battles. That's how I was
like a battle, like an OG battle, you know, how that will go.
Okay, well
I know you said some shit here that like, you know, you watch everybody do their moves and then you go in. That was
when they used to take it. I'm talking about the street battles now. It was a difference from the street battles and the club battles. Now I was talking about the club battles. Okay. I'm not talking about the street battles. The street battles, you could just boom. The street, you had a name, so you spoke for yourself anyway. So when I came through, they knew I was gonna tear this motherfucker down, because I was that dedicated. I was really that dedicated. That's all I did. Literally, that's all I did. Ate Snickers. That's all the fuck I did. And it would just be a block party, which they don't do no more. And it'd be a circle, of course. You go follow the circle, and we go to different block parties. Whatever block party was the banging, whatever shit was banging the most, that's where we're gonna stay, and that's where we're gonna go at. And I'd go because I have a lot of clientele, so I'd go and have Supreme was in the house, and then I went from there. That's when I went to high school, and that's when the battles was coming in and clubs. See, the battles. That's when the clubs were, and the contest would be like for $100, $150, $100 back in the '80s was like $1,000.
Right.
So you really had to really actually, now it's $1,000. Fuck this, I'm gonna get this. And you had to really, what you was doing, you was winning. I was winning because I didn't need nothing to eat and all of that stuff, and my mother was taking it. I was winning to get equipment, my gloves, my Kango, my hard Adidas, because the reason why Shell-toe Adidas was so good, because they was hard, and they can hold you up on your toes.
Is that what you wearing now?
Shut up. And they can hold you up on your toes. Don't do that shit. And they can hold you on your toes, so you can moonwalk better. This way you run down a pair of Reeboks, and Pumas. So I would go to these parties, and they would have like T-Connection, Disco Fever, which was very hard to get in. I couldn't get into Disco Fever until I got a name for myself. That's where all of the contests was at, really, in the Bronx. Yeah. They was in Manhattan a lot too, but they was mostly in the Bronx. T-Connection, Disco Fever, Skate Fever, all the way up to Brian. We didn't know, me from Brooklyn, I didn't know where these addresses was at. And that's when back in the days when the graffiti used to take over the train stop. So you didn't know what the fuck the train stop was, because it had so much graffiti on the stop. Me and my baby mother used to ride the train for real. And hope somebody would tell us on the train, yeah, you take this 2 train, the 241st, we get off. And me and my baby mother used to go to the contests. And she used to tell me that, because I used to go in there and I used to just start dancing automatically. And she used to say, why don't you stop doing that, because then everybody gonna know your moves. For one, they're gonna bite your moves. They heard about you. They're gonna bite your moves. They're gonna know that you're in a contest. For one, and some people would not get in if they knew that a certain person was in the contest. Like boxing. You know, certain people don't want to fight certain people. Certain people did not want to battle me. And then I come in with my crew. And when I came to Martin Luther King, I had got with these guys, the Shack Crew, and they was dancing already, so that was right up my alley. And they took me in, because I was from Brooklyn.
Shack Crew Productions.
Yeah, they took us in.
Crew here.
When I met this bastard. Right?
This bastard was dancing.
Right? All right, now we good.
We started from the Bronx, West Side to 25th Street to Broadway.
And I gotta say something about him and everything. So
See,
when I came here, when I came to T Connection, the one particular, I met him through a guy named Loose Bruce. That is, I gotta make it right. Loose Bruce, the one put me on the map for name recognition. Cause he's like, yo, you ain't gonna put me in Manhattan.
The white guy or the black?
No, the black one, the real Bruce. The real Loose Bruce.
Yeah.
It was Loose Bruce, Larry Love that was making a name at that time. They was considered the ones that was the shit until I had to
tell me a little bit about
I need to like kind of educate you on
Larry
that.
Love?
Please,
With the Loose Bruce. Hold up. The Loose Bruce. There were two Loose Bruce. There was a white Loose Bruce.
I didn't know about it.
And there was a black Loose Bruce. Black Loose Bruce was called Cut 'em Loose Bruce. That's what they normally call him. It was Cut 'em Loose Bruce. Okay. He was original.
But they should call Loose Bruce that
because his whole concept of getting on the dance floor, it was to cut you up.
You're talking about our Bruce, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was to cut you up.
What did the style look like? Do you know?
Cut up means, in terms of breakdancing, was to just dominate you on the dance floor. That was his way of cutting you up on the dance floor, whether you got mad or not. But the whole key to everything was that we all had different names and different ideas on the dance floor. And let me say this, I said it before in the documentary, that education, the young generation for breakdancing needs to be educated more, not just get on the dance floor and copy this guy or copy that guy. You have to create your own concept, your own ideas, and just be creative. That's the whole key of popping, locking, and all that.
All of that,
you know?
because you had to take, like he got that, so I can't use that. If I go into a contest, no, I can't use it because they know that's how I move. You can't. So I look and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do it, but I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna take the hat and boom, throw it in the air and make it try to land on. And you really practice these moves. Now, okay, Al got the hat ride, I'm gonna have the hat drop, bomb. And then it'll go on, and another dude will come in there, you got the hat ride and the hat drop, I got the hat ride and the roll. And that's how it starts. So we used to be like rivals, not us. My crew, we had like the biggest dancing crew. And not only that, suffice to say, real story, we was a drug crew. So we was a drug crew that was known, and we was a dancing crew. So basically, we was like, you consider quote unquote rough guys. So we come and we was them niggas, them Shack crew. No, honestly, like them Shack crew niggas. So a lot of them, the majority of them was drug dealers, but we was the dancers, and there was that dance at that time. That was the thing. That's when hip hop was just at its fucking peak. You get what I'm saying? I mean, like you had the graffiti, you had everything all at one. Like now it's all cut up and all of this diverse. Back then it was all at one. You had graffiti writers, break dancers, everybody in the contest. Now break dancers we wouldn't associate really with the break dancers because that wasn't. I could say I wasn't. A lot of the Shack crew wasn't. We wasn't break dancers. We was electric boogie, robot, and locking.
Here, okay, here. I'm gonna cut in on a little bit on that. I'm gonna tell you what's about the Shack. Why the name is called the Shack. The Shack was a organization of a bunch of guys who had no job, selling drugs on the street. Selling drugs on the street.
I'm gonna call you back.
We formed a team where we brought the entertainment, which was breakdancing, into the drug game. We took that to another level. Shout out to the Shack crew. To all my brothers, the Shack crew, one of the original crews out here.
Al, Boogie, Jesse, Keith, Quinn, Tracy, Mickey,
Yogi, Incredible Lake Yogi,
and Darren, and Keith. Ultra Magnetic. So we did that thing. So we used to go and